Welcome to this week's episode of TribeCast.
Don't do that.
TribeCast, cast. Find out what we do in this episode. Here's a
Why
hint.
am I always the one who's like, no, don't do that?
Here's a hint. We drive monster trucks over little cars.
Sunday.
And then he fucking joins in on it.
It's hard not to with monster trucks.
That was so weirdos.
Gravedigger.
I watched Monster Trucks a few months ago.
No shit.
Yeah. It's actually kind of, this one dude fucked his car. Like they had to get him out of
It's
there.
so funny how you watch like the simplest shit, like a big truck running over a little truck, and it's funny.
Well, they weren't necessarily doing, like, I don't know if Monster Truck shows do that anymore. Now it's all about flips and tricks and going over hill mounds and shit.
Do they still have the same size steering wheel, or is it bigger? Like, is everything bigger on the inside?
No.
'Cause you need a lot of gas to make that go.
You think it'd be smaller though, right? Because they gotta save all the weight.
I don't think there's just one person in there.
It's just a normal inside.
I think it's at least two people. They got to spin that fucking steering wheel around, and one steps on the gas and one steers.
It's not like one giant fucking captain's quarter steering
It's
wheel.
not a Mickey Mouse car. Like, what are you talking about?
Have you been in a monster truck? Then you don't know.
I'll be in the inside.
Look
of
it
the
up.
Monster Truck.
Don't you have a phone? We
Yeah,
have the
but
internet.
I like that idea.
We live in this day and age where we can access that shit from anywhere. Look it
I
up.
know that. Okay.
Look it up.
Okay, boomer.
Look it
I know
up.
that.
Look it up. Look it up.
Gotta type in monster truck interior.
With your arms off the table. The reason I'm saying that is, for whatever reason, we bumped the table, and the mics pick up way too much.
Because Jesus of Nazareth built this table.
It's an immaculate table, is what you're saying?
It's fucking, I mean, it's old. It's worn down.
It's a holy table.
Yeah. It's just, it's like as basic of a table as you can
Every
get.
time you put down your drink, it just refills.
Or like changes into different drinks. And you're like, no, goddamn. Oh.
And she's like, excuse you. That's my dad.
Your drink just turned into piss.
I meant no to wine.
No, thank you.
Fill that up with Arnie Palmer.
Please.
Jesus. Bitch, who the fuck you think you is, bro? Who you think you talking to?
Pick a number 1 through 9. That's what level of hell you going to.
Motherfucker testing me. Say one more word. I'm going to give you titties. And a long back.
Ew. It's weirdly specific, Jesus.
Means no ass.
It means I've done that shit before.
It means no worries.
All right. So, games that are coming out that I really want to play.
We're starting with
The
movies.
first Trifling motherfucker to test me.
Did we?
I mean, like, okay.
No, it's fine. You know what? We're just going to jump off topic. That's cool. You know, we write down these topics.
So that's why I don't take pictures of them.
Let's go games.
Games. Resident Evil 3, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. That's it, really. Oh, Doom Eternal. I want to buy
That came
shit.
out a little bit ago, but well, okay. We'll let it go.
It's still
like
pretty
a week.
relevant. It was like a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's like,
2, at least.
I think so.
What do you guys think about Resident Evil 3? I think it's going to be like
It
Resident
was a
Evil 2.
week. My bad. It's just last Friday.
Yeah.
It's just last Friday.
Word. Time works differently here.
I don't know I don't know my opinion on
This-
Resident Evil 3. I've never seen it.
Quarantine time is like Willy Wonka going down the tunnel. We don't know.
I just don't fucking...
Come with me, and you'll be in a coronavirus quarantine that keeps you indoors. Bitch.
But you know what that means? Lots of chocolate and dessert.
You fat motherfucker.
There's going to be a lot of golden tickets around here now. Fucking ready for those golden tickets.
A lot of golden eggs up in here, motherfucker.
So games, yeah.
If I ever see that goose again, I'm gonna slap its ass.
1 out of 5. No, gold.
A lot of gold tinfoil, bitch. Come to my gold tinfoil room, I'll show you.
I don't want to go there, man.
That ain't a choice.
Shit. Resident Evil 3, I'm going to pass for now.
I haven't played it. I haven't seen anything on it.
There's a demo out.
There's a
I haven't
demo.
played it. I haven't seen anything on it.
Go download it.
What do you think it would be like?
We have internet now. Go download it.
Zombies and shit.
All
Go download it.
Do you want to play a game of zombies and shit?
I deleted Red Dead 2.
Why?
so I can fit other games, better games.
You know, I've deleted like 7 games off my hard drive so I can fucking just for one update for Modern Warfare.
Well, delete Red Dead 2. That's at least 100 gigabytes you're saving.
I think I did. It's such a shame. Final Fantasy 7.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I played the demo.
done
It was fucking gorgeous.
That one you played the demo.
Is there a demo out for that one?
Yep. That came out.
Yeah.
Came out like 2 weeks.
Been about 2 weeks, yeah.
I couldn't find it.
Maybe it's like a one-day thing. You're slow, you'll lose. You know.
Maybe.
But Resident Evil 3 just comes out this week. Or is it already out?
No, it comes out Friday.
Wow.
The 3rd.
If
Yeah.
it's $60, they got me fucked up.
See, that's kind of where we're at. Because me and Jordan have been talking. We just game share. So we're like, well, do you want to buy this? Or do you want? I'm like, because I want Doom Eternal. I loved the remake back in 2016 already. Wow.
Wow.
Shit.
And it's kind of the same thing. I don't want to pay full price for Resident Evil 3. He doesn't want to pay full price for Doom. Understandable, but we can meet in the middle with Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7. That's dope. It's a good game to kill time with. I'm doing that.
I like the new way that they did it. I like the newer style. To be honest, I don't like when you just walk around and oh fuck, look at this, we're fighting. No, I don't like that.
It gets boring after a while.
Yeah, and I want to pick and choose. Like, do I want to like move the story ahead, or do I want to like level up a little bit? Do I want to hunt some shit down?
See, that's kind of how we feel about Final Fantasy 14.
But then again, I'm the kind of player who. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I downloaded Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I did not see that.
I've been playing that a lot, a whole fucking hell of a lot.
Why?
And do you know what I do? I hunt animals. I don't fucking play the storyline. I hunt the
You
animals
assassinate animals?
because it gives you a bow and arrow.
Just like a fucking.
And it is there is like mythical animals in ancient Greece that you can go and you can actually hunt.
Like what?
So like the first one I did was this big ass boar, like just this monstrous boar, and it took me like I had to actually go play the game and level up because playing the game you level up faster before I could go back and kill him because it was hard. But then there was like this giant like stag who had like golden antlers. That one was cool, and so I just do shit like that. I don't give 2 shits about the game. I just like hunting.
Right now, they have a spring sale on the Superior Console PlayStation 4,
Whatever.
where it's the spring sale,
Yeah, you said that.
up to 50% off of games.
Yeah,
Star Wars, Fallen Order,
$35.
$35.
yeah.
That's not the title we were talking about.
Death Stranding, $30.
That's what. Yeah, that's what you were talking about earlier. You know,
So-
you'd be in the know if you were cooler.
I let everybody know earlier. I just didn't think you guys knew because you guys drive
Oh
around.
no, we knew.
We always know.
Oh. So yeah,
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna buy that shit tonight. I'm gonna buy it to Star Wars.
Please do, and then I'll game share.
Hell no.
Too bad, Jesse. You cannot do this to me. Like
Give me
that.
$16.
$16.
Yeah, half.
Not gonna. No way.
You crazy.
Then no games.
You silly.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait till Death Stranding becomes free, like a free monthly.
It's
title.
not gonna be free. They still
Well, like,
fucking.
what is it? What are you doing there?
You're
You
a
just walk
glorified
around.
delivery man.
It's a walking simulator.
You just walk the fuck around.
You get to look
It
at
looks-
some pretty
It
shit.
looks pretty. Okay.
You're delivering a baby.
Like look at Trav. Trav played it, beat it, hasn't touched it again since.
It's that type of game. It doesn't have online capabilities. It's single story.
And see, Kojima games are fucking like they're good, they're pretty,
They're good until they're not.
but then like they just like once you stop playing, you stop playing. You don't give a shit. But
Should have went forward with PT.
yeah, I mean the Silent Hills, right?
I do like
I don't
how even with our quarantine, like video game releases are still staying on track.
Well, they can.
Well, digitally, yeah.
And see that's a perfect segue to go back to our initial topic. Movies are not sick.
That was topic number 1. Movies not staying on track. We are missing, I don't know how many movies right now until way later.
Man.
The one fucking movie that I am absolutely like losing my mind on is that what do they call it? See, lost my fucking mind. losing my mind on this. The New Mutants.
Oh yeah.
The New Mutants filmed like 3 years ago, and they still haven't released it. It was supposed to come out like this month. It's supposed to come out this Friday. Now that I'm like thinking about it, I think it was supposed to come out this Friday.
We could be can't go to the mirror.
Nah, I'll move with you. But I wish, like, at this point, just release it on digital. Just do it. Maisie Williams is in there, and she filmed this movie before she filmed the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. You know who else in there though? That Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she's all right.
I liked her in. Was it Split? Was Split the first one?
No,
The first. Yeah, it was.
no,
I mean, okay, this was the song.
yeah,
Split. Where like she gets in that car and then she's like looking over Professor S.
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy. Oddly enough, and she just great acting. She was so scared. It was a scary.
okay.
I'm pumped for that Marvel one, the that big lineup movie, the
The Immortals or something.
Oh, that's still ready to go for this fall.
it's that one's got Kamal.
New Johnny.
Yeah,
Fucking good for that dude.
He deserves it. If you haven't watched The Big Sick, you need to go watch it.
I saw it.
It's good.
I think I fell asleep.
It's so good.
watch it during the day.
And then when you learn like that was his actual life.
Yeah, that part was interesting. And his wife in the show is hot. What's her? Zoe Kazan.
I love Zoe Kazan.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a
a
little
good little
cutie.
actress.
She's a good actress.
I think my favorite movie of hers is it's called What If, and she did it with
Daniel
my boy.
Radcliffe.
Yeah, my boy Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
007. Kind of pissed off that wasn't going to come out sooner.
I'm okay with it.
Really?
Yep. Because
Yeah, I'm
I
alright.
know it's going to be worth the wait.
Okay.
Because Spectre is already what 25th, 2016.
Something like that. Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Because Carrie Fukunaga,
Yeah.
Corey. I think it's Carrie.
Yeah, I think it's Carrie.
He can do no wrong. He can do no wrong in my eyes. Whatever he does, I'm okay with it. He is one of those directors that are up and coming where I'm just like, do whatever, dude. Do whatever.
For sure.
Him, Taika Waititi, do whatever.
Oh, have you guys seen that Taika Waititi movie?
Jojo Rabbit? No.
Jojo Rabbit.
Oh,
You've seen it?
Jojo Rabbit is good.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be fucking good.
That shit will make you cry.
He's kind of putting.
I cried. I'm not ashamed to say I teared up.
He's a really good fucking.
He
director.
hits you hard in that movie. There's one part where he hits you hard.
Huh. Sam Rockwell kind of makes me want to watch that movie too.
It's, you know what, I went in thinking it's gonna be just this over the top comedy start to finish. No, it's not. It does have a lot of comedy in there. There's a lot of comedy aspect. It is a funny movie, but I would say when it does get time to do the drama, he brings it. He brings it hard, and it's a good movie. I would be surprised if it doesn't end up eventually like on the Criterion Collection or something.
Fuck, I'll have to watch it.
It's good. It's good. You go and watch like his previous movies, like even before What We Did in the Shadows. You go watch like Boy, or The Hunt for the Wilder People, I think that's what it was called. He has such good storytelling.
Yeah, he does. He's really good at that shit.
I actually just watched Boy again not too long ago. Again, he does that blend of like just really funny comedy with that drama, and he does it so good.
I would say, like Thor Ragnarok, he does
Yeah.
it in there too.
Of course, Thor Ragnarok.
There's not as much like drama in there. Like he kind of
There's like little nods, like when Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, their characters are in the elevator.
yeah.
Loki, I looked up to you, and I was like, oh shit,
What are you talking about?
They touch on some things,
I loved you.
but as far as Marvel movies go,
It wasn't his.
It's easily top 3.
That's,
Yeah.
Guardians is my first favorite.
I love
Thor's
Guardians.
right up there though. Crazy to think that Guardians came out like 6 years
I
ago.
have to give it to Endgame
That's your favorite?
as my favorite.
Even with all the plot shit.
I don't, and I have to do it because of the singular moment where they open up all those portals, they open up everything, and everybody comes in all at fucking once. Captain America finally says, assemble. It's too epic a moment to not have that be your favorite.
Yeah, the scale of that battle is just fucking amazing.
Just the scale of that moment alone, not even getting into the battle. To
Oh,
me,
no, not like the fighting, but yeah, when they were all coming out, like you knew shit was gonna go down.
yeah. To me, that alone, that it has to be your number one. Being a kid who like love comic books, you love reading the stories, you love seeing the team ups, you see all the cartoons that can do the team ups, and yet, you know, like if they up until that point, there'd never been like a movie moment like that where you have 10 years, you know, 20 some movies, finally everything culminates right there.
Yeah, because then it's not just like the Avengers, it's everyone that they've come across. They're all Avengers to Steve Rogers.
Those last two movies were a little weird, though, right? Before Endgame, it seemed like they were so, like the mood changed drastically.
Shit went down, man. Like, I agree with you. It, like, the tone of it just kind of flipped just fucking like that. But
Dark, just got dark.
But at the same time, like,
Someone turned the lights off.
I think
Got
that
dark.
fits Thanos because they can't just. He's not just a villain, you know, like Ultron, where they beat him in one movie.
Yeah,
They had to spread that out, and it had to
strings.
it had to be cohesive
Cohesive.
throughout. Cohesive. I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue tied there.
We'll cut that.
Cut it out. By the way, we didn't say this in the previous one. We should probably throw a shout out to Elijah.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did
I shouted a lot. Yeah.
at the end?
No, like about 20 minutes in.
Oh,
When I went through and I was like, we're designing everything. Elijah's the shit.
well then I'll say for
Oh, yeah,
this
I remember
one,
that.
we gotta include our unspoken people.
We got a brand new editor. His name's Elijah. Elijah,
Elijah,
you're the shit.
you're the man.
Like, he's really, I don't know, he's just speaking to me right now, man. We're on the same page.
He's strong.
I gotta look it up. I forgot to look at our YouTube page
Oh,
because we have some new
you know
artwork
what?
up.
Don't do it on there, though. We'll pull it up on the laptop, okay? You have to see it on desktop first.
Okay, I will put my phone away. I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring this up.
I'm not used to typing a lot.
I'll keep talking while he's doing it. So, going back to Marvel, yeah, because I think it was just the tone for that time. Because you go back, Spider-Man came out after Far From Home. That picked it right back up to what Marvel normally does. That kind of more upbeat style.
Yeah. Yeah, Far From Home was like, whoa, I forgot all about. They didn't really touch on it a whole lot either. All the shit that went down. If anything,
Far
they were-
From Home,
Yeah, like the.
fucking awesome.
It was so good.
Jake
Like-
Gyllenhaal?
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Hold on. So, Far From Home, like, it didn't really touch a whole lot on the end game, the aftermath, because this is all after that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what they really did, though, was connect him to, like, you're just like Tony. You're just like Tony, you know?
Well, that's what made it so scary when the partnership fell through, where we weren't sure if we were getting Spider-Man back in the MCU or not.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sony would be.
Because you have Far From Home, which did such a good job of bringing back the original tone. Okay, we're right back into business. We're lighthearted again. We're doing this. We're doing that. They in the beginning they explained a whole lot with, you know, they just did it really fast with the fallout from Endgame, and then not only do you have him taking over the mantle from Tony Stark, but then now you have him set up to be on the run.
Pretty much, yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh, you guys want to come? We're going to take a second. These guys are going to come around and look at this. So there's our new logo. And there we are, boy. There we is, bro. Yeah,
I'm pumped. I like that. I like the look.
it's clean.
It's like we're fucking natives in 2049 or something with Blade Runner shit.
See, that's what Jordan said too. He's like, not the natives in 2049, but he's like, you love your Blade Runner? And I was like, absolutely, dude. But I mean, I
I
wasn't.
do like that. The dystopian futures like that.
We should change the name. And just be TribeCast 2049.
I'm fucking always there.
Tribe Runners.
That's not a bad name.
That could be something.
The Tribe Runners.
Maybe that could be the new channel. Instead of Tribe Analog, Tribe Runners.
Well, we're
Well,
switching from analog to cast now. That's going to be our primary.
Analog is still going to be the overall, like the TribeCast is just the cast version of whatever. It's a lot. We'll discuss it.
It'll come to everyone in time.
We'll figure it out.
Oh,
We'll work on it.
all right. Back to our list. Yeehaw.
What's on the list?
Woohoo. Next is anime. Oh, no, my bad. Next is music.
Musically,
Particularly new albums from favorite bands such as Nine Inch Nails and Pearl Jam.
Nine Inch Nails got a new album?
They have a dose new albums.
That means more than one album.
It is
Less than
Ghosts
3.
4 and 5.
It's what?
Ghosts number 4 and Ghosts number 5.
When does that drop?
It's already dropped.
They're out.
They're out.
Tight.
And they are amazing.
I was just listening to Nine Inch Nails over the weekend.
It's so good. It's for people that don't know the Nine Inch Nails Ghost series. It's all instrumental. There's no lyrics or anything with it. It's purely just him making music, along with I forget his name. They work together. I can't think. It's Trent Reznor who is the lead for Nine Inch Nails, but it's also him working kind of with his partner, where they've been making scores to different movies and stuff for a while now.
Oh,
I think the first one
Atticus
was
Ross?
yes. I think the first one they did together, where shit. I think they won an Oscar for it too. What's that one about?
Gone Girl?
No, the one about the Facebook.
Oh, The Social Network.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you did work on that. Holy
yeah.
shit, I forgot
That's
about that.
that's where they started. I want to believe, and then they've been doing a lot of movies and TV shows and stuff since then.
They should reach out to him for the new Batman. Edgy.
him and like Bjork.
No, they'd be Bjork alone.
Yeah, I'm saving Bjork for my movie.
But a Nine Inch Nails score? Fuck yeah.
Absolutely, Nine Inch Nails is so good.
And it's like Trent Reznor is so dope too, because it's like he's humbled as shit.
I always forget. What's before I interrupt? Well, I'm gonna interrupt. Favorite album?
I think we all know. On 3, you want to say it?
I gotta look mine up. I
Is
forgot.
it of Nine Inch Nails?
Yeah, favorite Nine Inch Nails album.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
I want to make sure I got the right one.
Eat my ass.
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
With teeth.
Absolutely. I don't want to say it because I know you guys were going to.
With teeth. That's his fucking what do they say at
That's
the
his muse.
magnum opus or whatever the fuck? It's his best album.
I think I can listen to that album, track 1, track and whatever.
Track 1 to track.
I forget how many tracks are on there.
I think there's only
12.
12. Yeah. Track 1 to track 12.
Track 1 to the last one.
It was such a treat because 2005 was a weird year, but he delivered.
I think it's pretty rare to find music where you can listen to the entire album.
Funnily enough, that same year, Gorillaz dropped Demon Days.
Another album.
That one I listen to all the time.
I
can listen to that one all the way through.
Nine Inch Nails with Teeth featured 16 tracks.
That sounds about right then, yeah.
Every day is the same. I forget the rest now.
Sunspots.
And then you have Are We the Last Living Souls? Are we the last
Even that track with Dennis Hopper.
Living Souls? Oh,
Why was it bringing darkness into their lives
that one you think?
every day?
Mount, that's just such a fucking.
And that wasn't long before he died, too. I want to say
to
Dennis Hopper died maybe like 3 years later or something.
Who was that just died from the Plastic Beach album?
Oh, that was Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
He's got some good shit. I listened to his earlier music.
Mm-hmm.
He knows his stuff. But him too. He was old when when they brought him in on Plastic Beach. That was already, what, 2010, I think? Plastic Beach?
Weird. So Dennis, this is the Dennis Hopper you're referring to, right?
Yeah.
Lived May 17th, 1936 to May 29th, 2010.
Right when they dropped their second, or when they dropped Plastic Beach.
Yeah, it wasn't long after. I mean, 5 years, that's not long after.
No. Shame. He died at 74.
Oh, little
That's a good age, though.
He would have been 84 right now. Actually, 83 because he was born in
I don't know.
May.
Well,
Oh, look how weird that is, though. He lived and died on the same, his birth month.
Yeah.
May 17th, 1936, and he died May 29th, 2010. That's crazy.
Is he coming now?
I always find that interesting.
What's your favorite song off of Demon Days?
Shit.
Mine's El Mañana, for sure.
Lost man like a lost man.
I would have to see the track list. You know, when I put that album on, I always just listen to it straight through. So it's hard to like.
I used to fall asleep to that album. Like, I would throw it on, that'd be my lullaby. And it always put me the fuck to bed.
What's track 9?
Is it like orchestral?
Nah.
There's Green World, Dirty Harry, Kids with Guns, Last Living Souls, or something.
November has come. Something has started.
I'd have to say November has come.
I like,
No free coffee at the banks, no more for me, thanks.
what is that? I think it's Dirty Harry or Kids with Guns.
Doom, bam, doom.
At night I hear that's Dirty Harry. Yeah, I like that one.
Out in the desert with my street sweeper. The war is over, some said the speaker.
Your water's from a bottle, mine's from a canteen.
At night I hear the shots.
The gunshots.
Just the shots.
I hear the shots and I'm shook. Fuck.
And all I want to do is dance. Just bangers.
Just bangers.
One after another, a banger, dude.
They have a new album out.
Gorillas?
Yeah.
No way do they have a new album out.
Earlier this year? Not that we're this far into this year.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Or it was like late last year or something.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like it's called Song Machine, episode 1.
Yeah.
Looks like it's only a couple tracks. Interesting.
He's just been feeling creative the past few years. Came out with a whole ass Blur album. And then I think he's already come out. This has got to be like the third album thing that he came out with.
I love Damon album. That Blur album was actually pretty good.
All right. So, an album besides the two that we've already discussed. One that you can listen through 100% of the way.
Anything by Stone Temple Pilots.
If you had to choose one album.
Fuck. Shit. Purple. See, I liked their early work first, and then I started getting into their later work, and I like so many albums.
I liked when they mellowed out a little bit, like with Atlanta.
That's that album's called Number 9.
Okay,
But
well,
the
I like
track-
that one.
Yeah. She lives in the bar.
So you pick Purple, though, from Stone Temple Pilots?
You go. I'm gonna look up their album.
I mean, that's easy. I pick Audio Slave's first album. I can listen to that one over and over. I can listen to all of them over and over, all three. They're self-titled, Revelations, and then Out of Exile. The only song I do not like by Audio Slave is Jewel of the Summertime, and that's it.
What's wrong with that?
Just not. That just fucking screams like Tom Morello to me. Like, hey, Chris, mind throwing one of these in there? Something I wrote. Chris Canal was like, yeah, I've already thought of like 80 songs, but I can throw that in there. We'll see.
I guess.
I'd have to say,
I already know what you're gonna say.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Airborne's first album.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can listen to all of Airborne's albums, start to finish, first track to last.
First track to the end. Something by Jack Johnson.
I could listen to all Jack Johnson front to
Two.
back. But
And your heart.
I would have to say,
I kind of want to keep guessing until I get it right.
oh
I don't know.
shit, let's go then.
I don't know though.
I got another one. Can you guess mine? No, I'm just playing.
From start, like give us a decade. Give us a hint.
This deck, 2010 through 2020,
Okay. Not Airborne.
What genre?
rock.
Hmm.
I would still consider it rock, kind of like a blues rock.
Interesting.
It's not anything by like Jack White.
No,
Fuck. I was gonna guess like Run the Jewels, but
Ron the Jewels is good too, but I can't listen to their stuff like all the way like that. Like there's just tracks here and there that I really, really like. MC gets a little crazy with his beats sometimes. I don't like all of it.
Fuck. Do you have any idea?
LP,
No.
my bad. His name's LP, not MC.
Nah, I give up.
You're gonna say it, and I'm gonna feel so stupid. Go ahead. We don't know no more.
Hosier.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
One of John's like most hated fucking artists. Take me to church now, worship like a dog.
Yeah, but if you listen to like some of his other stuff, shit. From
I love
Eden.
Hosier.
From Eden is my favorite. Hands down. Like that's my favorite song. I'd have to look.
I don't even care that Hosier got with my girl Saoirse Ronan. I love Hosier.
Hosier is so good. Did you see his little Instagram concerts he did? He did 2 half-hour like concerts on his couch and just played. It was dope.
Like while in quarantine or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on his couch, and then like 6 feet behind him is his friend that does the keyboards, and so sometimes he'll have the guitar, but he always has the keyboard going. Yeah, his self-titled from 2014, Jackie and Wilson. Jackie and Wilson's a dope-ass song. Like Real People Do. Absolute favorite though of his, and it's a cover. He did a cover of Arctic Monkeys. Do I Want to Know?
Oh, I heard that he did that. I didn't listen to it, but I heard he did that.
Oh,
And people like it more than Arctic Monkeys.
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you people are fucking crazy. It's not a bad song.
With
It's
your
not-
trifling ass.
I mean, version. It's not a bad version. It's just not meant to be played that slow.
it is. Do you know why? Because he made that song his own. That's his song now. It's not even a cover.
I think anybody
It's-
could have slowed it down. Though.
It's his song.
He would get all of the judges to turn around on The Voice for him.
Everybody would know exactly who he is if he was on The Masked Singer.
Shit.
Huh? What?
That my boy Hosier.
I just woke up. It's
And there's Hosier. Crawling back to you.
not even that.
Sorry.
You know what would impress me more is if Hosier did
Did you hear his version
Did The
of
Rock.
Toxic
no.
from Britney Spears?
I
No.
don't want to hear it.
It's
Pause. No, I'm just playing. Did you guys hear Billie Eilish cover Michael Jackson's Bad?
Billie Eilish.
What?
Who gives a fuck?
She covered Michael Jackson's Bad, and you guessed it, it was fucking bad.
I said she toxic.
She's like, she starts off the song all, oh, it's like all just like, there's no range. She sings all in like one key, the entire song,
But then it's like this loud too.
and she's like, I'm telling you.
Best song by Michael Jackson.
Hold on,
Like does she not have like a volume? Did her brother like turn the volume down on
dude,
her?
her brother's better than her, bro. Her fucking brother Phineas, he just released a song last week.
That
Fucking-
was dope.
it was sick.
It's good.
I was like, fuck, yo, Phineas, why aren't you fucking more famous, bro? He like does all of her music for her.
He writes a lot of it. Because what is it, The Bad Guy? People are pissed because he wrote that.
Yeah.
And like there's some lyrics in there that because of her age she shouldn't be singing.
And Phineas is older.
How much old?
Old enough to be singing that shit. I don't know how old he is. I don't keep up with them.
I think he's like 7, 8 years older.
So he's like our age. But
And by that they mean I'm 7.
I'm 24 years old. But yeah, so Billie
I'm a grandmother.
Eilish, when she was doing Bad, it was like okay and slow.
I legit wrote Phineas Eilish. I don't know their fucking names. I don't know their last name. Their last names are O'Connell. He's 22 years old.
He's fucking younger than us, and he's writing bangers, bro. Like
I
you,
thought he was way older.
yeah, me too.
Like the way they talk about, like, because he's been in the music business for a while, and they always make it seem like, oh, he's been a big shot for like ever, writing music and stuff.
Maybe when he was like, I don't know, 14, 15, something like that.
Yeah, he must have started like the same time she did.
Oh yeah, that is true. But yeah, like I listened to one of her albums. It was okay. It was. I liked
I
it.
remember like the stuff off her first album. I would listen to it like when her first stuff started coming out, because I don't know for what reason, like, Pandora would always like cycle that into my list.
I forgot about Pan.
I haven't listened to Pandora, but at the time, I did listen to Pandora a lot, and it would always cycle her songs, and I was like, yeah, this is really good. When she was like louder, like she sang louder, but now it's like a contest to see how much she could fucking like drop decibels each song. You can't hear her. It's all beat.
Her last song, it's like they're trying to introduce her. Her last song was called Whisper, and this song is called
Hush.
Give It Up for Billie Eilish.
It's called.
It's called Welcome.
This song doesn't have a name. It just says to read the description, and it's the noise sweat makes as it goes to anybody.
But yeah, so when she got to the chorus of Michael Jackson's Bad, fuck, dude. I laughed so hard. Yeah, so that's Michael Jackson, but Billie Eilish was like, because I'm bad. Like she couldn't reach that octave at all. She's like, I'm bad.
Yo, actually, there was somebody I did want to talk about.
And it was live on like
Adam Lambert.
No.
Yes.
Hell no, we don't talk about him.
Did you see his performance of Bohemian Rhapsody?
Do you look at my face right now?
Did you see it?
The 0 fucks that I give about Adam fucking Lambert.
Did you see it?
Who cares about what Adam Lambert does to try and stay relevant?
Look, I don't give a fuck about the guy, but his performance, like, it's pretty good.
There are so many better singers that they could go with, and they choose Adam Lambert.
Like whom?
Like Billie Eilish.
Because she bad. Man.
Singing Bohemian Rhapsody, though?
It's really not that hard of a song to sing.
Bitch, that hard is different. That song is different. Did I say hard?
That hard is difficult.
That song takes a lot.
I could sing
Well,
that shit
he's
for you
also
right now.
been their lead singer for how fucking long now? He better have it down.
I bet you
Wait.
Brian May was like, motherfucker, you better get this right.
Wait.
Freddie would be mad.
Adam Lambert is the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Been for a while
for
now.
fucking years now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why when he does Bohemian, you can hear him hit all those notes. That's all he sings. That's all Freddie Mercury did.
That's his job. He sings Freddie Mercury now.
That's
That's why I give 0 shits about him.
I didn't know that. My apologies.
it's all right.
We'll let it go.
I just saw the video and I was like, that's not bad.
No, it's 8 years, I want to say, if not longer, that he's been the lead singer for Queen.
So at the same time, the Journey recruited that little Filipino dude
Yeah.
because Journey was like, "Hey, we're looking. Well, they're not British. We're looking for a Filipino dude to come sing with us."
I don't give a fuck about that.
And then Queen was like, oh, hey, we're looking for a new singer too."
Didn't they have that show? I think they had that TV show where they had people come on, and
Oh,
like it was for the whole point was getting a new lead singer.
yeah, but it was on online.
It was on TV. They had a network show. I think like the one season they had NXS. They were looking for a new lead singer for NXS.
Hmm.
And then I think it was Journey was one of them. Was one of those seasons.
Oh, well, maybe because I remember way back then, like that dude just sent a video of him singing. Maybe that was it because he was in the Philippines, probably couldn't travel or something.
Oh, maybe they saw him because it went viral and they're like, "That's our dude.
Yo, fuck this cable show.
Let's go get that. Let's go get that little Filipino guy."
He does sound like Steve Perry.
He does.
I miss Steve Perry.
It's
Did
not
you-
like he went anywhere.
No, Steve Perry. Well, what Steve Perry, he left Journey because he thought that the rest of the band didn't like him. Like he always said like he didn't feel a part of the band. Like they didn't want him in there, even though Journey the rest.
He
of
can still sing.
Oh yeah,
He throws down still.
you could tell like he's been trained all up and down that motherfucker to sing. Because I mean, most of his songs are just ridiculous fucking notes.
It was like 5 years ago. I saw he came out like he was on something, and he did like a little bit, and you're like, God damn.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the Journey, they were like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. We told him like, hey, we accept you, we like you, like your Journey, you know. But Steve Perry just had it in his head like they don't want him there, they don't like him. So he left, did a solo album, came back in the early '90s, and then they did another album, and then he was like, I'm done. And then he just hasn't really done shit since. I think they finally split in like 94, 95.
They don't do that very often, replace singers, unless they sound pretty close.
Alice in Chains, they did that shit. Dude sounds, I'm not gonna say he sounds just like Lane Staley because
He sounds close though.
that'd be disrespecting Lane Staley.
He sounds really good.
You know who has disappointed me recently? The new lead singer for Stone Temple Pilots. My
Oh,
favorite band.
The new album's trash.
Jeff Goot. I always pronounce the pronunciation as Goot. Anyway, I liked that very first track, Meadows.
Oh,
Rising Sun. That was a banger.
see, I always thought that was Chester Bennington.
Oh, Chester first of all should have stayed alive. Second of all, should have continued with
The one,
SDP.
the one singer.
Our boy Chest.
I would go so far as to say I would pick him if I could pick like one singer to come back,
Fuck, he could do it all, man.
even over.
Chris. See, I love Chris Cornell, but like you could tell, like he just wasn't. He was trying not to sound like a dick about it, but like he was all, songed out. Like he couldn't think of anything anymore. He wrote out all of it. Like he was writing for movies and shit, and then anytime that he would try to write his own solo albums, it just didn't have that Chris Cornell.
He's one of those people who has so much fucking talent that you need somebody there with him to rein it in.
Him and Chester were perfect to like. Did you see them team up and they did Crawling?
No.
They did Crawling and it's fucking
You
amazing.
ever seen that?
No.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah.
Something inside me that pulls beneath the
So
surface.
it was a surprise visit for the audience,
Something.
and Chester Bennington was singing "Crawling."
Well, they were like best friends at the end.
Oh,
yeah.
Before they passed.
I believe, even though it's not like confirmed, but I believe that Chris Cornell helped Chester become a better singer
Ooh.
I could see it.
because
Uh,
Chester was really good to start out with, but he was like, he focused more on like screaming and shit, and then when Minutes to Midnight dropped, fuck, he was adding in vibrato. He was holding his notes longer. Like he just had more structure to him. Although
I think he always had that. And it was just because you listen to those first couple Linkin Park albums, and that's just how it was. It was just
right,
all that
it's like angst and
emotion and anger and whatever. And then you go to Minutes to Midnight, which to me, their best album.
What's your favorite track?
Off the top of my head, I want to say Valentine's Day.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say that Mike Shinoda.
Nah.
It was, don't get me wrong, it was for the longest time, but with the fallout after Chester died, Mike's on my shit list.
They haven't even done anything lately.
Just Mike.
Mike's done that solo album where he's just like pretty much telling everybody to fuck off, stop asking about Chester and shit.
I like
Be considerate to my feelings.
I like a few of his tracks.
The thing,
He just came out with another.
I would have to say the same thing with Mike. I will agree he is crazy talented, and the stuff that he can come up with and like push through, but he has to be reined in.
Yeah, he kind of gets in it.
Yeah.
I honestly think the last like two for sure albums were
Every
just Mike.
fucking album after Minutes to Midnight.
I liked the one where it had "Waiting for the End" on it, and then after that, it was all pretty much Mike.
No, it was like 1,000 Suns.
I don't know. That one was like 2009, 2010. They dropped that album. I remember because John kept listening to that song.
It's gonna be.
You want to talk about that, John?
It was after a breakup. That was like the only song I could vibe with. So I put that shit on repeat. But that's holy shit. Excuse me. It's so hot in here. Dried out my fucking throat. That's kind of how I am with any good song. That
What'd you say this? Waiting for the End?
Waiting for the End, yeah.
Oh. No, yeah, that's like a...
And then I think the next album after that was for like fucking Modern Warfare 3 or something. They had a track for, because it was like Castle of Glass or some shit.
And I'm on your castle. It's like okay. And then Mike Shinoda. Oh yeah, that's 1,000 Suns.
I like that song, Burning It Down, or Burn It Down or something.
I think that's off 1,000 Suns too. The problem that I have with 1,000 Suns is it changed everything up so much, and you could tell like they were trying, especially Mike was trying to like experiment so hard. You listen to like the first couple tracks and he raps the same, and then he's rapping like he's Jamaican, and it's just
yeah.
That was in Waiting for the End too, where he's like, "This is not the end, this is not the beginning, just a voice like a riot rock and never reveal."
But there's like an actual track where he's,
yeah,
you don't know. I think it's Wretches and Kings.
yeah, and he's trying so hard to sound Jamaican, and it's like, dude, What are you doing?
You're half jab.
Speaking of Jamaican,
Put some more of that doom doom winning. Come on that shit. Come.
let's avert word of the day. Speaking of Jamaican, I've been fucking rocking out to one of Bob Marley's 20 kids.
I turned John on to Stephen Marley.
Stephen Marley. Mind control.
I have a coworker
Was
who
that you though, or was that Jordan? Work coworker Jordan. Because I mean, he was playing, and I went over and I was like, "Who's this?"
It was before you started, bitch.
What do you mean? What? Anyway, what's our favorite song? What's that called? Fuck, I mean, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey baby, don't
Hey baby,
you
that's
worry.
it.
Even though the road is rough.
Yeah, Stephen Marley's fucking chill, man.
Oh, I love him.
So I've been kind of into those vibes. And then AJ got me hooked on I forgot the fucking name of the band, but it's that if I can't get into heaven, I best be revving my CJ7. Now ain't that the life?
It's a very
Ain't that the life?
Les Miserables podcast. Just like
24601.
just a musical podcast.
La di da di da. Well, we already did a fucking hour and a half in the last podcast. I'm just kind of fucking around this one.
Yeah. We could go to our next topic, which is sports, where we talk about John
Sports.
Jones.
Oh, well, no, the UFC stadium's being fucking emptied. It's just the fighters fighting in their corners.
I think that's weird, don't you think?
That's so
It was
weird.
weird to watch the last UFC event they had.
It's just quiet. With their corners are like, get him, fucking get him, twist his dick and shit. Like, all right, damn, bite that bitch's ear, kill him, and somebody slides in a knife. I want to see it.
Yeah, but anyway. John Jones went off the fucking rails again. Gosh darn it.
And he did the plea deal. So he came out and he's like, yeah. He's like, I've got a dangerous relationship with alcohol.
Some people just can't handle their hooch.
He a bitch, man. I've always known him to be a bitch.
I
A
don't
sp-
understand why you think so
A
poorly.
spinning back fist cheap bitch.
That's that fucking move, because he did that, changed the fucking, like, people realize, like, holy shit, that's
Oh,
a
whoa,
awesome
wow, I
move.
can fight like an asshole too.
It's, you gotta,
There's no honor in that.
he's
Well, it's-
such a creative fighter about the way he
It's
does
not
it,
like
though.
you can just go in and do it though. I mean, every time you try and do a spinning back fist, that leaves you wide open if you miss.
There's your jaw, there's your legs, there's your ribs.
I'll fight John Jones right now and I'll beat him up.
You will get fucked up.
Hell no, bro.
You won't even have to do spring back fist.
John
on your back.
Jones will fuck you up more than the alcohol fucked up him.
He'll just do a front fake, kick you in the front.
Then I'll step off to the side. And if he tries that spinning back fist bullshit, I'll duck. And I'll bring it back up Mario style. Bring! Yahoo! Yahoo! Yo!
What do you guys think of Yabib Nurmagomedov versus
That's,
Tony Ferguson?
They're talking about canceling that fight.
Well,
It's pretty much already canceled because
Khabib is in fucking Russia.
has said, yeah, he's in Russia. He can't get out.
Mm.
He went back to Russia at Dagestan.
Well, he was, and see, they brought up this point. Boop. They brought up this point that with the quarantine going on, Khabib can't train like he normally. They're saying that Khabib, when he trains, he's got like 20, 30 guys around him, and they all do different things, and like he's got that many people that he like wrestles with for training, or you know, like practices different things on. He can't do that now because they have to limit everything. He trains out of ATA, American Top Team, or AT, whatever, American Top whatever, out of Florida, and they were saying like he's down there with just like him and two guys, and they have to go in there super late at night when the gym's all closed up.
Ferguson does that?
No,
No, that's Yabib. Ferguson.
Oh, I thought he was in
this
Russia,
doesn't
you said.
affect Tony
no,
Ferguson.
this doesn't. Because I was reading this article where this one fighter came out and he was like, I've trained with Ferguson and this isn't going to bother him. Like, he will load up a backpack of like 150 pounds and then he'll just take off and run into the woods for a week.
He fucking Rock Lee's.
Dude, Ferguson, he's gonna fucking destroy Khabib.
I really hope he does.
He's going to.
I'm sick of seeing Yabib take down these talented fighters like your boy Connor.
Well, Connor threw that
Out
fight.
of all of them, though, Connor did the best and he wasn't even trying.
He did the best.
And he was not trying. He fucking threw that fight.
He was overthrowing. He was just.
I went back and I watched it.
Overextending. He lost his balance on purpose. Like, he was throwing it.
I watched it and I compared it to other fighters. I'm like, McGregor actually really did fucking well.
He did.
Who was the last one he fought?
Who's that tatted dude?
Khabib?
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Poirier. I fucking love Poirier. And
Nah.
he kind of like...
Nah. I'm not a big Dustin Poirier fan. I just don't care for how he does things.
Poirier just kind of like posted up that whole fight. Like
He kept trying to do like defense, and he never once went on the outs.
No, and that's what you need to do with Khabib.
We watched that one. We went to B-dubs.
Yep.
I was so mad.
With
So I was like,
Khabib,
come on.
you have to fucking rush him, otherwise he'll grab your fucking legs.
And see, the thing
He'll
with
hug
Tony is it doesn't matter if you've got a hold of him. It doesn't matter if that's all he does is defense. It doesn't matter. He uses every part of his body. Like every fucking part of his body is a weapon. I just imagine Tony Ferguson as like one whirling dervishes.
El Cuckoo.
You ever see those guys that just fucking they spin? That's what I'm talking about.
Just Tasmanian devil or what?
Yo,
Yeah.
he's fucking crazy.
He'll hit you with elbows. He'll hit you with his fucking wrist and get you with some knees. You want a cankle to the face? He'll get you with a cankle to the face.
Dude, and his reflexes.
Take how shocking the McGregor Cerrone fight was when he's like, people always said I had a left hand, but now I got a left shoulder. Think about how shocking that was times 100, and that's Tony Ferguson.
I hope McGregor never gets in the ring with Ferguson. Ferguson will murder him.
That is true.
That would be an interesting, wouldn't it? Like, would you still watch it though?
I don't know.
I would watch
It would be like a 30-second fight. It would.
absolutely.
Ferguson would run straight at him, hit him with elbows, hit him with his fucking knee. The
one thing Ferguson does have on McGregor is cardio,
Ferguson is the poster boy for us. He could go all day.
which will be really interesting to see clash with Gibbs for 5 minutes.
He just wrestles.
What does Masvidal say?
And
Crotch sniffer.
and draining the energy. Ferguson's just, are you done? Let's go. Wind me up. Let's go. And then he gets up and then just like that.
Dude, fucking Khabib is like a boa constrictor, and Tony Ferguson is sand, my dude.
You know what it is, dog?
Think about that, man.
Ricky Tikki Tavi. That's what it is.
Nah, he's sand, bro. You can't catch Ferguson, bro.
Ferguson's that mongoose.
Shows that he kills him and shit too violent.
That's true.
That shit's too violent. Shadow on the wall. You can play it off. Elijah, cut that dead air. Anyway, so 3D printers for the win. What do you have to say about that? You can make a lot of cool shit with 3D printers. We need one.
Oh, we skipped comics. Okay.
Are you looking at your list on your phone?
Yeah.
I was like, what comics can we talk about though?
There's like nothing. There's both DC and Marvel came out and they were like,
I see your notes. Comics have halted altogether.
yeah, they canceled. They're
That's
they're putting everything on hold. They're waiting because nobody can go into comic book stores, so everything's on hold.
do what movies are doing and just stream them.
There might, as long as everything like kind of clears up, hopefully soonish, there might be a free comic book day. But I don't know. We'll see. I did write down 3D printers while you brought it up.
Yeah.
People are fucking killing with it. You know, like they're stepping up in their hospital equipment.
What would be the first
Oh,
thing that
shit.
you printed though? What would you print? First thing.
First thing,
Which Gundam? Because that's what really matters.
you know, I've been going hard, Tristan.
Okay. I think one of us has that model, don't we?
I don't know about it.
Who would I do? Probably just the GM. I love the look of those basic just ground guns.
Either that or like, because that's
Yeah. Like you guys, when we were into buying all the model shit, I would just get the simple, boring ones. They just fucking... Because I think about it realistically. Do I want this big fucking flamboyant like unicorn Gundam? Yes. Do I really want it? Like, could I picture myself being the pilot? No.
That's kind of how I gauged when I bought Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yo, I want to pilot this. So I bought all the ones from G-Fighter. Pretty much, fuck, I just had his name.
Oh,
Domonkashu.
Domon Kashu. I bought both of his Gundams. Burning Burning Gundam, and fuck. No, I can't think of it. But he's got 2.
Ninja Gundam.
Yo, all you kids nowadays, you getting all fucked over, man. Back when we was kids, those toys were tight. You would see Gundams on the shelves and just be like, oh,
Yeah, they've Gundams in the
yeah, but they suck.
no, they've got that Gundam Universe lineup.
Dorny.
Those are pretty good.
I
They're
think
way
I'd rather-
bigger.
Hey, why don't you go buy those Legos with me, dog? We'll talk about it later, man.
We'll talk about it later.
My favorite Gundam though is F91.
That is a pretty good
F91 or GPO1.
Oh, I want that. Pull this up. Pull up Amazon and pull up GP01 full burner. And they have this like lamp thing where it's like the top half, the torso up, and then it's got like these little things you could attach so it looks like little workers.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's got like little spotlights and stuff on it. It's so dope. I want
Yeah.
it. It's like $300 though.
Jesus
I want
Christ.
one so fucking bad.
What is that like? As though your Gundam's like in a hangar?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, what am I typing in?
GP01 full burner. Held that way.
I built enough of those models to where that was my next move, was building dioramas, and one of them was like setting them up in a hangar. But I was saving that for like a master grade or a perfect grade.
Well, GP on in your bay. You can throw that, Jeff. Oh, got him.
Better yet. Yeah, I had a shit ton of those saved in my Amazon wish list like 2 years ago when we built them last. Because at the time they had Char's, that the red Zaku that he has, and then they have Amuro's, Amuro's new Gundam, or yeah, that's what it's called. It's just new Gundam. I had those as bust. They look fucking tight.
We'll touch. What is zoom over?
So I wrote that down for like tech stuff. So Zoom is basically like new Skype, and it's something so fucking fast that people are worried about like and shit with it. It might be,
I just saw that on my phone today. It's Zoom.
yeah. Like kids in school right now, like that's what they're using. Actually, I just took a professional, and it was through.
Do you feel safe?
It was all right.
Like you're. I know nothing about it. So.
Okay. Yeah, learned you some things. Do a final thing you want to bring up?
Sure. I'm gonna make this quick plug here for. If you guys are interested in Native American merch, head on over to Chippewa. That is CHIPPEWAR. Chippewa.com. I'll leave a link in the description. They're having a sale currently for 40% off. You can buy clothing, bomber jackets, hoodies, and some stickers.
I bought some stickers.
What'd you buy? You were showing me this.
Yeah, the Tarantino.
Yeah, they've got some crazy art on there where it's like all of the famous like movie posters, just with a Native American theme to it.
Don't say Native American.
A Native theme.
I don't know. To me, like Native American, like
Or Native
man,
to America.
we were here before America. We were here before they came over and gave us that name.
Before Amerigo Vespucci of Italy gave us that name.
We didn't really call it though anything though. It's just land.
That's what it is. Then we're native to this place.
Okay.
That's what I prefer.
So yeah, once again, head over to fucking head over to Chippewa.
Fuck the government.
Head over to Chippewa for a sale of 40%. CHIPPEWAR. Links in the description.
While supplies last.
While supplies last.
I mean, it's a 40% is a pretty good sale.
Oh, and they got some bitch and merch in there. Like I have yet to go and order, but I'm gonna order some stuff.
I've already ordered a lot.
What'd you
I
order?
ordered 2 shirts.
Did you get like the movie?
No.
What does that fucking mean?
I just said they like Indiana Jones. The title, like the cover poster.
Oh yeah.
And then he changes the name a little bit so it's more.
Indian.
I don't think he has an Indian. But pull up one right.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
You can see. You know, explaining shit to him don't work.
You're a little confused.
Lee.
Anything
Digital
else?
print. Oh, like yes. See, like that. I got the Wendigo, bear grease.
That's silly shit, man.
Oh, that's like medicine.
I want this one, Space Warrior Odyssey. Then Pulp Fiction, they got Indian Fiction. That's awesome. Geronimo Unchained. Moccasins on the Loose. Yeah. Terminative. His beautiful long hair. What is this? Illegal Alien. I want. Oh, did you get this one? Big Trouble in how do you even pronounce that?
But yeah, I did. I got that.
Toronto? I think it's Toronto. No, I think the T is silent. Thomas builds the fire's day off. Build the fire. Back to 1491. The Forgotten Tribe. I want that one. The Lost Boys. I have to watch that movie. Werewolf in London.
It's good.
I've heard great things.
That's like the epitome of like those horror movies where they actually had like transformations in there.
It was a
you
big
know?
thing because
And it was all like hands on. It wasn't CGI.
Like practical.
Yeah.
well, the way they shot
practical
it
effects.
was like you only saw bits and pieces of the wolf until the end.
Actually, I think it was that movie where Michael Jackson saw it, and then that's how you got him turning into that like werecat thing in his Thriller video.
Fuck.
Is because he went to that guy who did like the special effects, and he's like, yeah, let's do that now.
Let's do that. Come on, I got a great idea.
Also, what I'm seeing on here
music video.
on the website Chippewa, free shipping with orders over $100 to Canada, and free shipping with orders over $130 to US.
Now, letting you know, this artist does live in Canada, and so the prices on there are in Maple Moose dollars.
Yeah, everything's Wally's shirt with the movie prints are $30
In Maple Moose dollars.
and Maple Moose dollars. So you got to do the conversion on your own.
I don't know how to do that.
It'll do it for you
So
too.
it's like
Dude, I wish
$24.
I wish they did change their currency name to that.
Maple
That's-
Moose. What is the
This is Canadian dollars.
Canuck bucks?
Canuck bucks. Oh,
All right, guys, that's all the time we got. Thanks for sitting through another one because we love doing them. This is episode 2.
Episode dose.
Again, that means
I'm gonna be
more than
streaming
one.
soon on my Twitch.
Give a plug to your Twitch.
It's a Star Method.
Find him on Star Method. You can find me at Blade Runner J. Jordan doesn't have a Twitch.
That sounds like a drug. That
It's
sounds
a-
like a fucking joint.
Let me tell you, man, it's whatever you want it to be.
Speaking of,
All right. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks for joining. It's your boy.
later.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
say
like-
your name.
Shut the. Finish it or don't.
It's John.
Peace out.
Bye, everyone.